All right, everybody. I just wanted to check back in with you. Here we are on this early part of August. I wanted to do a little bit of a COVID update with me, and obviously my mother as well. We're both still suffering from the insomnia, meaning the loss of smell and taste. And we're going on 9 months almost. Beginning of this month, it'll be 9 months. That's a real bummer. And it's Wednesday. So got a nice little wheelie for you there. I'm feeling a little discouraged about that insomnia. But I will say there's a bit of an update on that. It's improved somewhat. My coffee, like the grounds, when I open up my container for my coffee, I do pour over. I had to put my nose down into the coffee grounds almost to be able to smell them. And the smell in which I got was kind of a burnt popcorn smell. I think I might have describe that to you all. But when I open up the container at arm's length now, I can smell that smell. And some things are starting to come out as altered. Chicken, I often scrutinize it because it doesn't smell like it's done or cooked. Beef, not so much. There's not much of a sensation. A smoked food, I smell the smoke, but it's very much a burned type sensation. It's really discouraging. Sweet and salt is still there. Salty is still there. Let me see, what else is it? Tangy, so acidic foods. I get a little bit of a rise out of that. That's where I'm at. So I would say there are guarded improvements with that. What's going on in the vineyard? In the vineyard right now, if you don't know, I'm a winemaker and vineyard operator person at a winery. Normally I'd be getting nervous about picking grapes within a week or two, but I think it's going to be 3 weeks to 4 weeks from now I start picking grapes. So we're later in the growing season, getting started, and that's just how it is sometimes. You don't operate by a calendar. You use it as a general guide as to when your growing season starts and when your picking season goes on, and when your grapes are going to be getting ripe. And here in the Midwest, Kansas, we're really good at producing ripe crops, like as corn over here. It takes so many days at certain temperatures. We call that degree days, is that formula for coming up for how many days that it takes to grow a crop here. And that has to do with the 24-hour temperature. So places you might know as being known for grapes, some places in New York even, but also mainly California here in the States. It can get hot during the day, but at night it gets cool. Often or not, places like California, their growing season starts before ours on a normal year, but they're picking grapes after us. And it has to do with the time that fruit can be on the vine is determinative of the 24-hour temperature. So it's hot at day during the daytime here, and also pretty warm at night, the clock of its lifespan spins faster. So if it spins fast at daytime and slow at nighttime like it does in California, they can be on the vine a lot longer. They still end up producing ripe grapes like we do here, but what happens is the grapes are not only ripe there, but they're also mature. So ripe and mature grapes are produced there, and just ripe grapes are produced here. Let's see. Second, third. Okay, third gear. I guess that's an implied turn signal. What are you gonna do? You figured it out. So a little bit of road rage and belittling. So that's the description of growing grapes in the Midwest after some road rage there. But that's how it works. And we could get into a little bit more in-depth discussion about that. I can even do that in the vineyard with like my phone or another camera, if you'd like. Give me a comment, send me a message on Instagram. We'll talk about that. This channel is me vlogging about what's going on. And you know, I have such a passion for my work, but I also have a great passion for motorcycles and motorcycling. It's what I enjoy doing, and I love it. I always like it when people wave. So that's what it's about. So, and if there's anything that you want to see or hear me talk about, or if you want me to answer some questions, what's happened to you in COVID? What kind of things have you endured? Have you nearly lost a loved one like I did with my mom? You know, she got really close. She got closer than I think a lot of people would understand. I wish I could have had an oxygen bottle or two or a concentrator, because her blood oxygen went really low during that time. Really a traumatizing part of my life. Anyway, that ends it for this blog. I'm going to get my leg workout in, and then I'm going to pick up a Grom engine to work on. Stay tuned. We'll see you next time.